And yes, that is some of my homebrew, which was brewed on this rig behind me. Not the sidecar motorcycle, the actual rig here. And here's all my brew stuff. And that's the Daisy's APA hopped with Citra. However, beer talk is not what we're doing today. I'll put this down. What we're actually doing today is talking about motorcycles. So I already have a YouTube channel, but I'm gonna hopefully be posting more and more. Got this new 650, and I'm gonna tell you a little bit about that today, and some of the camping gear I'm gonna be taking on some of my motorcycle camping adventures. Just to do a little housekeeping, the music that's in the background is actually Tabasco Cat. I was the drummer in this band, so I own the rights to this music, so YouTube, don't try to kick me off. Okay, cool. Anyway, got that out of the way. So, KLR 650. I think it's actually 649 cc's or something like that, but who's counting? Anyway, it's a good dual purpose bike. It's not super fast, it's not great at off-road, it's not the best probably in any category, but except for it does a ton of stuff better than any bike. It's good at off-road, it's good at, traveling, it's lightweight. Cycle World magazine actually voted this the #1 bike if the zombie apocalypse happens. So hey, that was good enough for me. But anyway, so I'm going to go over some of the things I've put on the bike, and some of the upgrades and stuff like that, and some of the camping gear that I'll be taking with me on my motorcycle camping trips. So let's get started. So this is the KLR 650. It's a 2016 in digital camo. So let's go over the upgrades. So the first thing I did was I bought the Tusk Panniers, which are these guys right here. And these can run in any variety of price range, because I've had them where they were $900 to $1,200 on my last KLR, and I just thought, that's stupid, I'm not going to spend that much money again. So I bought these. Very nice, very deep, tons of space, and they lock and have, I think it comes with 4 keys, and they're just really secure, nice. They come off the bike very easily. But they do have a security knob on the inside, so they can't be stolen. I just put some reflectors on the side and on the back just to kind of, for night riding. Then I went with the Lex exhaust aftermarket. Lex. Anyway, just gives you a little more power, a little more get up and go, and it is a little bit louder to keep you from getting run over. So let's go over a few other bike things. Tank bag. This is actually made by Kawasaki. It's, well, contracted by them. It says KLR right on it, but it's a nice bag. It's got a map area where you can put a map up in here, or your cell phone or whatever, and you can actually work through it. Inside I keep helmet lock, some gloves, flashlight, chargers, all that kind of stuff. It does have a through port, which is nice, here to go up to a charger, and a through port back here if you were using headphones or whatever. I have a Bluetooth head system, so wireless is the way I like to go. But this is expandable. You can unzip it, and it'll probably go up another 3 or 4 inches, just for extra storage. I then added the Rocks 2-inch risers, which just basically get the handlebars. You can see they would originally been here. Gets them up 2 inches, and you have some versatility to move them back and forth, which is nice on the interstate. I upgraded my rear view mirror risers so that they are a little higher and a little over to the side, because normally all you can see is your shoulder, which is not always helpful. Moving up here, KLR dash, which is a great system. So I can charge my phone, 2 ports, marine ports, so they are waterproof, and charge 2 items like my GPS or whatever. Actually, my phone is usually here, which is the RAM mount. This mount is great. Your phone clips in, it's not going to fall out, it's not going to move, but very easily you can adjust it. You can swing it around if I want it to be over here, out of the way, and I want to mount something else here. This whole system comes from klr-.com. So the factory windshield, as you can see, would mount right here and kind of come back. So it would be about here. So if you're standing up and your head flies forward, you're probably going to get that right in your face. So this moves it forward and also gives you better wind buffering. It gives it more of a just that forward design to keep off-road riding a lot safer. Dakar bikes very much have this kind of straight up and down windshield. Moving on, let's see what else we've done. We went over risers and dash. My buddy Jeff gave me this. Basically just saves your hand when you're long distance throttle riding. You can put your hand here and it just rests so your hands don't go numb, basically, because this is a single cylinder bike, so it does vibrate quite a bit. But it's a great bike, nothing wrong with it. Also, my main choice for this bike was brand new off the show floor. It was $6,200, so it's hard to buy a bike like that for that little bit of money. So let's go down here. Been down, old man. And so this is from Happy Trails. This is your highway pegs, so you can get your feet out, stretched out a little bit. And that's important when you're riding long distance, because when you keep your feet back here forever, a lot of times I would shift my feet from here to the passenger pegs just to get a little relief, but it's nice to be able to move them forward. I also got the Happy Trails, basically crash pan that protects your oil pan on the bottom and keeps you from tearing that up. I also have a magnetic low profile plug in the oil pan down at the bottom, which would be a little hard to see. Got a spring loaded shifter, which is about 1 inch longer. That is from, I can't remember if that's a I think that's Happy Trails. And then I went with the IMS Pro Series foot pegs. The other ones are like these standard rubber pegs, and when they get wet, they get slippery. So I went with these. Then on to the center stand, Moose Racing. Very nice center stand, very easy to get the bike up on. And if you had to change a tire, you know, you got some clearance there. Added also from Happy Trails, the Bigfoot, which obviously you can see the old one is just as small, and then this just gives you some more foot place when the bike's tilted over, so that if the ground's really soft, it's gonna not fall over on you, which is what you definitely do not want to happen. Moving around the back of the bike, Uni sticker. Okay, you can't see this upgrade, but in here is a Uni oil filter, which is basically a foam that's saturated in oil, upgraded filter, just to give you a little better filtration while you're riding the bike. And I think that's pretty much everything that I have upgraded on the bike. I'm going to do the doohickey upgrade, which, if you don't know what that is, if you're a KLR person, the doohickey is a part that goes bad, and I already have the parts here, I just haven't done it yet. As far as helmets, Schuberth. It's a relatively expensive helmet, but I like my brain. It's got an integrated front shield that you can lift up and down. I have the Cena, and this one is the SMH10, so I can basically share music, conference with up to 4 people, answer phone calls, whatever. Not that I want to talk on the phone when I'm riding, but anyway, So that's what I'm using for that. And so that's the motorcycle part, guys. And I'm gonna try to post more as like the trip goes along. As I'm riding this bike, my first big trip's gonna be in Virginia. Going up there, it's about, I think it's 10 hours, but on the bike it's gonna be a little longer because I'm doing all back highways, no interstates, and I'm gonna camp along the way. So just keep up with it and like this video if you want to see more. If you don't, that's okay. I totally understand. All right, have a great day.